Hey everyone, welcome to the Life Changing Transformation Podcast. I'm your host, as normal, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is develop a powerful inner language. A lot of people don't realize about their inner language, the way they talk, the way they think, the way they feel about themselves, because a lot of people are busy with just living their current thoughts, living their past, living with the people that they are interactive with or people they are mostly they feel reactive of, so they don't pay attention about the language in their body. They don't pay attention about their thoughts, about their feelings, about their mindset. So they just keep doing the same thing all the time in their life, and that's why they don't progress. That's why they don't transform themselves. They don't move on in their life because they've been speaking and repeating the same weak language in their body. That's why they keep getting the same results in their life and they don't experience any change whatsoever. So I'm telling you from my experience, every time I go to the gym, every time I do my workouts, every time I'm studying, every time I'm showering, every time I'm eating my meals, I always remind myself about my values, about my contribution into my community or into the world by creating this podcast. I'm always thinking about the love that I have for my community, for the students where I used to work at the school. I always keep reminding myself about my values, about the difference that I would love to make in this world. I always talk, I always make sure I talk a positive, powerful inner language because this inner language it makes me feel so positive, very happy, energized, enthusiastic. This inner language it empowers me. It makes me do things that a lot of people they don't think it's possible or they don't trust in themselves. So I always put myself in places, in actions, in activities that a lot of people feel uncomfortable in. But this is what inner language does in your life. When you're talking about your inner language, when you're saying, oh, I want to be successful, I want to be positive, I want to be a happy human being, I want to make people feel happier and uh, grow the smile on their face. I want to say nice things to people around me. I want to remind some of my friends how wonderful they are, how great they are, how proud I feel on myself of knowing them. I want to speak a language that always makes me energized, that reflects my personality, my identity to everyone around me. I want to have a powerful inner language that drives my mindset, that makes me do things that a lot of people think it's very hard or they feel uncomfortable of doing it. So we need to make sure to have a very positive, powerful inner language that makes us do things a lot of people they can't do it. So inner language is very important and you can build it. You can just program your brain by repeating the same emotions, same feelings, same thoughts, same thinking constantly over and over and over again until this inner language gets programmed in your brain, in your body, where you think about your values, about your contribution into the world, about the goal that you want to achieve, the dream that you want to reach. Because inner language can make you do the hard work. Because we all know that dreams are beautiful, are wonderful, but dreams without hard work, they're just dreams. So nothing will be accomplished in your future, in your life. So that's why you need to invent or build a powerful inner language inside your body. And from my experience, I used to think and I used to talk very negative language. I always used to criticize people and be reactive to people or reactive to the environment that I'm surrounded with. Like everyone, I was thinking about everyone commented something or anyone said something negative about me or any situations I've been in. So I was constantly talking out, criticizing people, blaming everyone for my failures and why didn't I achieve any goals? Why didn't I succeed in my work? Why didn't I finish those tasks? I was blaming my teachers for not giving me a good, deserving grades. So I was talking a very weak and negative language. But then at the end, before I made a big transformation in my life, I realized that, man, if I continue talking this negative, this weak, this invaluable a language, I will keep getting the same thing in my life and my life will never change in the future. So that's why I said I'm gonna need to uh, break this bad habit. I need to remove or replace this inner language. I want to talk a powerful, positive language that will make me do things that I used to think it's impossible. So I started thinking about all the wonderful people, all the nice people that I have around me, all the friends. And every time I go to a grocery store, every time I meet a girl or a Swedish boy, I smile at them, I say hi to them. Sometimes I remind them about how wonderful they are, how great they are. I talk to them and ask them about their life, about their days, so I can show love and care to them. So my inner language basically leads me to be a positive, happy person. And when I'm feeling happy and positive, my self-esteem increases and I look different to people in the community or at the work or at the school where I study. So I look different. I look to people where I'm someone who shares happiness, care, energy with people, because my facial expression, my body, the way I talk, the way I act, the way I move, it shows the person that I'm really positive person. I'm really a transformed version of myself. I'm not the depressed, the boring, the less energy, the anxious person as I used to be. I'm someone new. I'm someone who made a big change in his life and would love to make change in other people's life. And this is the main purpose of this podcast, is to transform people's life, is to break bad habits, is to increase people's productivity and their health and their well-being. So that's why I created this podcast, because I want to help people, because I want to share my experience. I want to share the habits that I used to have before and how I broke them and how I replaced every bad habit and negative habits in my life. So I created this inner language where I feel so happy and I feel like people, they love me, they care about me, they know who I am. I reflect and I show my identity to people. That's why I attract nice, positive, wonderful people all the time. People, when they see me outside in the community, they look at me with so much respect and with a beautiful smile, because I always to try to share my energy, my my values with people. I would love to be nice. I would love to help people. I would love to make a big change in children's life, in the girl's life, in everyone's life. I want to help. I want to contribute. I always talk a positive, powerful language when I'm showering, when I'm uh, doing exercise at the gym. I want to win. I want to compete. I want to be successful. I want to reach more higher levels than the current levels that I am. I want to achieve my goals. I want to reach my dreams. I want to help students get a job after they finish their school. I want to help people break their bad habits by avoiding all the chunky and fast and sugary foods. I want to help people to break up from the pleasure, from places or activities or behaviors they constantly repeat in their life. And I want to change and break all that to make people happier, healthier, more positive, more successful. So this is the main goal of creating this podcast. So inner language is really, really important, and we need to pay attention on the language that we are talking in our body. Because if you have a weak and powerless language in your body, basically you're conditioning your body to this language, and you will act like a weak person. You will act like uh, someone who doesn't have any energy, or someone who doesn't add any values. So you will condition your body to be like someone who has a victim mentality, someone who has less energy, someone who feels stagnant or stuck or can't make any progress or can't change. So when you change your inner language, basically you're changing your life. You're transforming to a new version of yourself. Talk really good about yourself. Say good things about yourself. Always remind yourself that you are here on the earth to make a difference. There is a reason that you are here on the earth. You are meant to do something great in your life, in people's life. Say to yourself positive words, doing affirmation, standing in front of the mirror. Say to yourself, I love you. I care about you. You're awesome. You're wonderful. I love my family. I love my friends. I love to help people. I love to support everyone else who needs help. I love to make a change in this world. I can create. I can invent. I can learn. I can make a difference. See, this is the words. These are the sentences that you need to keep saying to yourself. And you don't have to stand in front of the mirror and try to repeat those sentences. You can just think about them, remind yourself, put a post-it note paper on the door of your bathroom or on the computer where you usually sit and study or do your project. Put a post-it note on the door of your room. So that's why you're reminded to create and build this, or condition yourself with this language. You need to have a powerful language, and I promise you, after a while, you will see a big difference in your life. You will start to experience that people are talking with so much energy. People are treating you in the best behavior. People are enjoying being with you. People are loving you. People are caring about you, because they look at you. You look powerful. You look very positive. You look very healthy, very happy, and you're contributing into other people's life. So start paying attention about your inner language and quit the weak language, and instead build a powerful inner language in your body, and you will thank me for this one day. That's it for this episode. I'm gonna leave you as I usually leave you. So I hope you enjoyed watching or listening to this episode, and I can't wait to publish more episodes to transform your life. Thank you so much again for watching and listening, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Bye everyone.